Yeah, so just thinking of something else. So we're just going to continue on here. So just a little bit of normal driving to start with, and then we'll do this manoeuvre, and then that's all of your manoeuvres done.
Okay.
Then it's going to be some independent driving after that, like with the sat nav.
Okay.
Turning left first exit.
Okay.
Not necessarily today though.
Okay.
So I must remember I have to go to the garage after this, after your lesson, for the service for the car.
Oh, okay.
Because it's yearly service.
Yeah.
Keep it running well.
Is that like the MOT test?
No, the MOT test is something different. It's already got its MOT. So the service is, this car has a warranty with it.
Yeah.
With it being a Toyota, it's got a 10-year warranty.
Oh, okay.
Which means that if you buy a new one, if it goes wrong in 10 years, they fix it for you,
Okay.
which is really good. But in order to keep the warranty active, you have to have it serviced every year. So today's is service.
Oh, okay.
So we have it serviced every year or every 10,000 miles, whichever comes first.
Oh, okay. That's quite a long time then.
Well, not really. We do. I think we can do 10,000 miles in 6 months if we're busy, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good because it means that Toyota are very familiar with the car, they know it,
Yeah.
and they check it properly every time as well. So it's better than an MOT test
Yeah.
because they get under the car with the torches and they check everything's correct under there, everything's working well.
Okay.
Change the oil and the air filters and stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice.
It just helps the car to run really well. So we will go straight on, please, second exit at this roundabout. So don't push it too much.
Okay, because there's cars
That's
coming
it.
from the
Yeah,
next
just
one.
stay with her though. Stay with her though. Thank you. That's it. Just keep with her.
Okay.
And then it's
Right.
easy. Yeah, now nip round her. That's it. Okay, so at the next roundabout we are turning right, third exit. Slow down, don't speed up towards it.
Okay.
Okay to go?
Yes.
So don't speed up towards your roundabout, you've already got your momentum on.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then at the next roundabout we are turning right, second exit. Cancelling it. Always work on your positioning first so you get off the roundabout, get straightened up. And what you'll probably find is that the self-cancelling system will do that for you.
Yeah.
It saves yourself a job. Plus you don't want to sacrifice your bit of steering just to cancel the signal. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Straight on at this roundabout, please.
Okay.
Steady now. So you've gone into 2 lanes. You started in the left, you went over to the right and exited in the left. There's 2 lanes on that roundabout, Vanessa.
Sorry.
Yeah, your speed was just a quick for it.
Okay.
So you should slow down and stay in your lane. Much better options.
Okay.
Right. Next roundabout, we're turning right for the exit. Straight on here, please.
Okay.
Down this road, we know there's that dodgy dip.
I remember.
Yeah, okay. So I know where it is. I think that van just went over it.
Yeah.
I think it might just be just swerved around it. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that
I
was
remember. Is this like there's like
It's
a difference
just before this
on the
bend.
road?
Yeah, you can see it there. I think so. Just keep going. Just drive normally. Let me help. Just keep going. No, drive normally. Drive.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, give it a little bit of gas as well. I mean, that's it. So it's a 40 miles an hour road there you're on here. So we are coming to the end of the road and we're going to turn right when we get there. Now. Green light. What are you looking at?
Checking the lines. I think
I
can
see.
be
Checking
one
your
place.
position, was you?
Yeah.
You wait. If anybody was behind you, they'd be like beeping. You're like, you soon know it. They're not shying. They're not slow in telling you. You know.
Yeah.
So the end of the road is a crossroads, and we're going to be turning right when we get there. We've done it before.
Yeah, I remember this road. Just one question. Can we still adjust the seat while we're driving, or do we have to
No,
move over?
no, you must have your handbrake on. Do it now.
Oh.
Do you need to do it?
Like quickly, just to move,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it higher.
Yeah, go on then.
So I realise it feels a bit far away from how low.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Handbrake's off then.
Okay.
Mirrors need adjusting at all? What do you think?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
that's it.
Thank you.
But you can't do it while you're driving, no.
Okay.
You can do
Of
it once you're
course, like,
stationary, yeah.
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 So I waited until the red light.
Yeah, but then you must put your handbrake on neutral and then do it, yeah?
Okay.
Because if you're doing this, you can't, you know, if you're doing this and your foot slips or whatever, and you're in,
Ah.
especially in an automatic car like this,
Yeah.
you can be in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move forward with these guys. So make sure you're clear before you turn. Are you clear to go?
Yes.
Let's go then. Left lane, remember. That's it. Up. Okay, so now we're going to follow signs for Ring Road.
Yes.
Be careful with your speed. You're at the top limit. Right, slow down. Come on, you're speeding. Slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, you just watch yourself, okay? I've already told you a couple of times today.
Sorry.
Your acceleration is too hard, yeah?
Okay.
So take your time there. You just went straight through the limit.
Yeah. So I have to keep watching this.
Well, you need to watch what's going on in front of you and be aware. You try to be aware that you're actually accelerating quite hard, and it will catch you out. I promise you that. And it only has to catch you out properly once for you to really regret it. And it's good in the sense that you're getting more confident with the driving, but it's all about control. Control the speed. The driving all fits around the speed. Everything else fits around speed in driving, okay? Start slowing down now. Slow down early. That's it. So we want to avoid harsh acceleration and harsh braking. The other thing to see that is quite heavy braking for the situation. You could have done a lot better by braking earlier and gentler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to come to the Spider Bridge roundabout. We're going to go straight on second exit. Okay, so we're coming to a roundabout. I think this was the roundabout I was talking about last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we're going to turn right again then. So third exit.
Okay. So this time I can travel inside that circle.
Yeah, so just early positioning. So we're all set up for success now, aren't we? And the main thing to remember on this one is just stick next to the roundabout and then exit in the right hand of the two lanes. Yeah, okay, so mirror signal early, slow down, give yourself more time. Otherwise you're going to have to hit your brakes hard at the end, aren't you? Okay, gently, let it roll forward a bit. Oh, can you go?
Yeah.
Let's go then, so gently. Okay, no rush. Into the right hand position, that's it. And just stay next to the roundabout. Signal to leave, exit in the right hand lane. Do that.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Okay.
Super safe,
Yeah.
super easy. Better.
That feels more smooth
Careful
than
with the
last
speed,
time.
careful with that speed, only 30. A lot of people do it because you've just come off a 40 road, roundabout then. You see a big open road and it's just about everybody does it and they all accelerate. It's only 30 on this road.
There's a lot of like learner driver calls.
What's happening? Look, you've
Sorry.
activated the collision alarm.
Sorry.
Okay, concentrate on your driving.
Sorry.
So it's not just me telling you now the car's telling you.
Okay, so is it you can tell the speed between me and the car in front?
Yes, it can
So-
tell you, it can calculate your speed and the distance between you and the car in front, and it works out whether you're likely to crash.
Okay.
And it's figured that you're likely to crash. That's why it's telling you.
Okay.
If you didn't activate your brakes, it would override you and stop the car on its own.
Oh, okay.
So we're coming to a roundabout. I'd like you to turn left, first exit when we get there. roundabout, going to turn right. Second exit. And then we're taking the next road on the left. On your side, please. And then turning left again. Definitely keep it on your side now, isn't it? Anything else is a crash. You still went over after that car. Be tighter if you can, okay? Drive on. Now then, you see that blue car down there?
Yeah.
We're going to stop before him, okay? We're going to get reasonably close to him, but in fact, you see the lamppost that's just before him?
Yeah.
Just stop there by that lamppost.
But not the property entrance, so here.
That's it. So the raised curb, that's good.
Okay.
All right. There you go. So,
Okay.
parallel park. Super easy. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly give you some pointers on it, and then we're going to do it, and I'll talk you through it as we're doing it. Now, once we've done that, things are going to get a lot easier. Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to think about our start position. As I said with every manoeuvre, there's always a start position. So here we are at the moment. So what we're going to do is basically pull up next to him like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're going to get pretty much level with him. You can be slightly back on him like that if you want.
Okay.
And the gap between your cars wants to be about an arm's length. Okay. No more. Any more than that, and you're going to be blocking too much of the road, and you know the system won't really work for you. Then what we're going to do is pop it into reverse. Okay. And then with this one, we're going to be doing single turns of the wheel. Okay, so that means 360 degrees all the way around. So it says airbag again. See where it says airbag?
Yeah.
So you do it so you can read it again, okay? So the first thing we'll do is when we get there, we're going to turn the steering wheel one turn to the left.
Okay.
We're going to look around, check it's safe, and then we're going to start moving. And as we do, the car's going to start developing this, go like this, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
And what you're going to find is that when the car's in reverse, you've got the grid system. And as you do, the grid's going to be over here because you're away from the pavement. It's going to start going like that. Now, when this corner gets to the pavement, it'll be in this position, it will be, you stop. And that would leave you with a perfect 45-degree angle. Do you know what a 45-degree angle is? Yeah, so 45-degree angle, or if you imagine this is a clock, this is 12 o'clock, the 10 past position, yeah? So your car would end up like this.
Okay.
This will help you too.
What did you say about this car?
You'll see when you get there. I'll show you again, okay?
Okay.
Then we straighten out the wheels.
Okay.
Then we're going to come back in a straight line.
Okay.
And we're going to come back until this corner gets to where that corner was. You'll see when we get there, it'll be dead obvious. And then it'll be one single turn of the wheel to the right, and that'll bring you into a perfect power position. It's super easy like that.
Okay.
Okay. The best thing I could do, like I said, I can tell you about it all day, but the best thing to do is to show you, okay? Oh, you drive, and I'm not going to demo it.
Okay.
I mean, I will if you want, but there's no point.
I can try it once, and if I'm done it wrong, you can show me.
Okay, no need for that. Okay, so what we'll do is just break it down to individual elements. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our start position. Okay, so if you want to do that, and I'll talk you through it. I promise you, it'll be super obvious once you've done it. It's like, oh yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay,
do I
so-
still signal
Yeah.
to...
Well, you parked up now. Look around first. Are you safe to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. So dead slow. Going to get yourself in the start position. So cancel your signal. Slower, slower. Move out, slower. That's it. Straighten up now. Straighten your car up so you're parallel, and that'll do. Stop. Now steering straight. That's it. Now into reverse.
Reverse.
Now you're going to turn your steering wheel one single turn to the left because that's the way you want to go, isn't it?
Yeah. So we...
So go on. 300. No, that's to the right. That's to the left. There you go. Keep going until it says airbag again. There you go. Now when you start moving, this is going to start making its way towards the pavement.
Okay.
When it gets there, you're going to stop. You know where the road and the pavement meet like that?
Yeah.
A bit like that.
Okay.
Okay, so first look around. Are you safe?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start
slowly.
moving slowly. That's it. Gentle, gentle. Keep staying dead still. Look over your right shoulder now. That's it. Back to your grid. And a bit more. Stop.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Now straighten your wheels out. That's it. Now the next one, we've got to go back in straight line because we're going to make our way to the pavement.
Yeah.
You're going to go until this corner gets to where that corner is. Understand?
Okay.
So dead slow. Are you safe to go?
Okay. Check again.
Yeah, look around. So
Safe
nice and
to go.
slowly as we go back. Slower, slower, slower. Yeah, don't just let the brakes go. You keep your foot on the brake and a little bit more. Stop.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Now then, turn your steering wheel one turn to the...
This way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do it then. 360 degrees, there you go. And then that's going to go into a perfect park position. I guarantee you, 100%. Just look around. Slower, slower. That's it. You can see in front of you the car as well. So let's go a little bit. Then when you get level with it, just stop.
Bit more.
Stop. There you go. Straighten your wheels. That's it. Handbrake and park. You finished.
Okay. Yeah, it is quite straight.
Perfect.
Okay.
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 And that is it. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
That's the whole parallel park.
I see. That's quite easy actually. I just need more practice because I know like the method and yeah.
So what I'd like you to do then, Vanessa, is just reverse up a little bit for me, and I'll explain why. Okay. So this is the end of the manoeuvre. That's absolutely fine. So just reverse up a little bit, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
It's quite an important principle.
Reverse.
So look where you're going. That's it, and stop. So handbrake and park again. Now look. Put the button in. Oh, let go of the button. Thank you. You don't want to hear that. They'll mark you down on it.
Okay.
So undue wear and tear on the ratchet element.
Okay, let me practice again.
Go on then.
So press down.
That's it.
Up,
Just like
and
that.
then when we put it down, we
You
just
lift it.
lift it and then press
That's
this
it,
button. Okay.
So whenever it's on, just like that. Okay. So on your driving test, they're going to ask you to pull up and stop 4 or 5 times. Okay. And the reason they're going to ask you to do that is to check that you are moving off and stopping safely. But one of them may be to do a parallel park. So I want you to leave this kind of distance. If they ask you to pull over, and there's a car there, always leave at least this space. Because if they do ask you to do a parallel park, it's a lot easier to move out from here than it was where we was finished. That's all right for our finished position.
Yeah, otherwise I have to reverse back and then move again, right?
Well, you might do, but then you start picking up minor marks or adjusting and stuff like that. Because once you're doing it, they expect you to move off to the start position from here, from wherever you are. So do yourself a favour. There's no benefit getting too close to a car in front.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so always leave.
About 1.5 cars length.
Yeah, they say about 1.5 cars length, and one of them might be like the angle start, and that's when they get you quite close, and then they want to check that you can move off without hitting that car, but also checking your blind spot as you go. So and that angle start would be about this kind of distance anyway. Okay, so don't get any closer to cars than this unless you need to. Right then, so shall we do it again?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to the start. We're going to do it a few times today, okay? So back to your start position.
So drive.
Yep. Nope. Don't do that until you're ready to go. If you signal and the car goes, ooh, and stops and flashes you out, that's your test gone. You failed your test for that.
That's a major mark.
Yeah, it's a serious mark. Yeah.
So
and clear to go?
Look and then signal.
Then you can signal, So slower. Keep your foot on the brake, don't let it go too fast. Think about that really good position. Yeah, bring your front end in. And a little bit more, because it needs to be parallel, and stop. Steering straight. Thank you. Now then, what's next?
Reverse.
Go on then.
And then, this way.
That's it. That's it.
360
And now before you move, yep, yeah, you got it.
Yeah. And then slowly.
Yeah. Now, you must look over your right shoulder now. It's a mandatory check because if you just stop there a minute, because if you think about it, in front of your car over here is swung out into the other side of the road, aren't it? So that's why you need to check for the blind spot. All right. Okay. So you've done your mandatory check. So I mean, you don't have to stop and do it. You can do it while you're moving. But stop. Ooh. Yeah, just watch out for this. You should really stop where the road meets the pavement. That's what I'm saying. What you're doing when you're going, you're just letting go of the brake and then trying to do everything. You won't have time. It's too fast. You've got to control the speed of the car going backwards, okay? You've got a bit of wiggle room, but not a lot, okay? You'll still be okay with it. So straighten out your wheels then. That's it. And now the next one to the pavement, not where this is, because that would be too far up the pavement.
Okay.
And that means that on the third turn, you'd go up the pavement, and you don't want that. So dead slow. Are you clear to go?
Yes.
So don't just let go. Sort of scrape the brakes and a little bit more. And stop. There. See where the road meets the pavement?
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Now which to turn? Yep, that's it. That's exactly it.
Okay.
And then I guarantee you now, you absolutely don't need to look at that anymore.
Okay.
Okay?
Just slowly.
Look around, but go slow. Go slower, slower. Give yourself more observation time. That's it. So keep it moving, but dead slow. Stop. See that? Straighten out your steering. And that's it. Perfectly parked up again.
Okay.
Understand?
And then,
Yeah, so just things to watch out for. The one thing they don't want to see you doing is reversing backwards looking forward. They really want you looking around. As you look from shoulder to shoulder, your eyes can still scan forward anyway. Just like on the, when we pull up on the other side of the road and you're reversing back, it's the same kind of
so like
principle.
7 seconds from the back and then 3 seconds on the front.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Okay.
The main things on this one is when you do that first turn and you first start moving, there's that mandatory shoulder check. Do you know what mandatory means?
You have to.
You have to, yeah. It's not an option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a mandatory,
Yes.
it's a non-optional check. And if you don't, then you will not pass this manoeuvre if you miss that one check out. So that's your mandatory check. That's a safety check.
Yeah.
And again, the other thing they don't want you doing is two things they don't want you doing. They don't want you reversing looking in your mirrors because the mirrors are distorted slightly, and they don't want you reversing backwards looking forwards because that's what you did on the last little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. I know you're looking at this as a marker, but you can kind of do it like this, Vanessa. Like you can kind of like, you can do a bit of that if you want.
To let
all right?
them know, okay.
Yeah. They know what the score is. Yeah. But what they don't want is you going like that in reverse. All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Now, this distance was going to count as our angle start. We've already practiced twice on this car, so we're going to leave him. We're going to go down to the white car and practice on that one next. Okay.
Okay. So like reverse back and then
No. I want you to do the angle start from here because we might as well practice that while we're here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I want you to imagine that you've got yourself a bit closer than what you intended, and then they're going to say, thank you, now drive on. So, into D for drive.
Okay.
Now, that's it, don't rush. Now, before you move anywhere, turn the steering wheel one turn to the right.
Okay.
That guarantees that you're going to miss him because you did this turn to get in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
So that turn got you in, that turn will get you out.
Okay.
Okay, so now when you move forward, you don't need to worry about hitting him, but you can still check your shoulder check. That's what the angle start's about, making sure that you do the shoulder check as you move off.
Okay, do I have to get like a full turn?
No, a single turn will do.
Okay.
If you do a full turn, you're likely to go into them bins over there.
Okay.
That's it. So, and as you move, shoulder check now. That's it, eyes forward. That's it, and then bring the steering off. That's why you don't do a full lock in it, because you've got to bring the steering off. So just go and pull up just after the dropped curve there, before the white car. That's it, so mirror signal. Nice and gently, nice and slow. Give yourself plenty of room, just a little bit further. Got to get
Away
closer.
from the pavement.
Stop. That's it, yeah. So this pavement, that's perfect.
Okay.
You don't want to be any closer to a pavement than that.
Okay.
If you think about this, where your wing mirrors end, cobwebs, oh man, you're all going. Look at where your wing mirrors end, that's where the pavement should be. That's how much space you should leave between the wheels and the pavement.
Okay.
This guy, pretty much perfect, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right?
Okay.
All right.
So now practice the reverse.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's have a go at this one then.
Okay, so drive. Just gonna
Uh-huh.
look around first.
Good, yes.
And then signal. And then slowly move out.
That's it, shoulder check now. Thank you. Eyes forward, slow it down, slow it down. Trust me on it. You want slowness to get a really good position. Front end in, slow it down.
About here?
Yeah, that'll do. So straighten out your steering. Now they will tell you if your steering's not straight. They will say to you, straighten your steering. They won't mark you down for it, but you must start and finish this manoeuvre as all your manoeuvres with your steering straight. Okay, so
reverse.
that's it. Remember, don't rush it.
Check again.
Yes.
And slowly move out. Slowly.
Mandatory check. Thank you. Whoa. You're up the pavement again, aren't you? You just slightly overshot it. So look at your angle. You should really be at about 10 past it. You're okay, but just watch out for that.
Yeah.
So you can continue.
Okay.
You should still be okay. You've got a bit of wiggle room, but not a lot.
Yeah, it's really hard to adjust like just this little bit.
I know. That's why you must go slower.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Slow down.
slowly. And then check again.
Stop. You're up the pavement. This is the one. This is the money shot. This is the one that really counts, because this is the one that you watch now, right? So do your third turn. Now that's it, and let's see how this works out for you. So you're about halfway up the pavement.
Okay.
Bit, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Slowly again.
Looking around. That's it. Just keep it coming. Just keep it coming. I want you to complete the manoeuvre. You're still okay. And a little bit more. A little bit more. Bit more. Come on. Bit more.
I can't.
Stop.
Okay.
Because you've got a cyclist here, so you still
Yeah,
got to stop
okay.
for them. Right, steering come straight then.
Okay.
Handbrake and park.
Can I reverse back more after this?
No, there's no benefit to it. You can do, but there's no real benefit at the moment, because I want you practicing your ankle start. Yeah.
I'm touching the pavement maybe.
Yeah, you are. Right, so just yeah, I don't know, do you want to get out and have a look? Yep.
Yeah.
Right, just turn off your engine. That's it, out and have a look.
Okay.
You can see the results of it. Okay,
Yeah, that's why
you
I can
understand
feel
now?
it when I release the brake. It's not moving. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
And that is because of two things. One, your first one when you came in, that was a bit up the pavement, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the second one also.
And the second was also up in the pavement, and that's what happens. You see, if it had been just one of them rather than both of them, you'd have probably got away with it, one or the other. But both together, they both add into each other to make it a bigger wrong.
Yeah.
It's a bit like trying to do angles and then having a couple of degrees over on this angle and a couple of degrees on that angle, trying to do woodwork or something.
Yeah.
And with one of them, you might just get away with it. Two of them, it just looks wrong, doesn't it? And even though it's just a little bit, you want much. So that is why you want to be super, super accurate if you can. All right?
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying again.
Yeah, of course you can. Well, that's the good thing about practice, isn't it? You can always try it again. But it's worth getting out of the car and having a look, actually, just so that you really, really understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. So, yes. So the question is, can I reverse back more? Well, the answer is no. Actually, you
That's
can't,
what
can you?
happens in a real exam.
Okay. Now then, I've got a challenge for you. Okay? Because we can do it one more time on this car. But can you get your car into the best position to start from here? That's going to be the biggest challenge, because you haven't got room at all. So you're going to have to literally go out and bring your front end in and see what you can do with it. All right?
Okay.
Let's see.
Try. That car's coming out, so I'm going to let him go.
A van.
first.
It's not a car, is it?
Yeah. It's a van.
All right. So remember what we said about the angle start? Yes. That guarantees that you're going to miss him, but not too much, because if you full lock it, you won't have time to get the steering back to bring him into the start
Okay, I
position.
tried to do it slowly.
Yeah, just control your speed, Vanessa, and everything else will work for you, I promise you that.
Okay.
Okay, slow. Okay, slower. That's it, you got it. Your front end in.
A bit more.
Keep it coming until it's parallel. Stop. Steering comes straight.
Okay.
So into reverse. Next time you move off, check your shoulder. You didn't check it.
I did.
You checked it before you moved.
Yeah,
As you
I checked
moved
both
off, you didn't.
sides.
As you moved off, you must check it again.
Okay.
That's the idea of it. So you check all around before you move. Then when you move, you must check your shoulder again.
Okay.
Okay. So So did you turn your wheels?
I forgot.
Turn your wheels.
Okay.
One turn the wheel. That's it.
Okay.
And
That
then
car's moving.
yeah, well, he's going to have to wait for a minute. So
Okay, so slowly.
slowly. Don't rush.
A bit more.
Stop there.
Okay. And then
Yes. Don't rush.
raise it.
That's it.
Up
Do your
again.
rocks. Now be careful with him, okay? Because if once you open the door, he will probably go stop there. Perfect.
And then
Now
again.
watch it. This is where he's going to go if you're not careful. As soon
Okay.
as he goes, you stop, okay?
Okay.
because he's going to come into your danger area. Look around, don't forget to look around. Keep your eye on him as well.
Okay.
Stop. So steering comes straight. Okay, handbrake and park. So that's a fail. I tried to tell you.
Because
you didn't stop for him. You didn't stop, did you?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I did the mistake.
No, you didn't. You didn't stop.
Yeah, I mean, I did the mistake.
Yes, I know. But I was telling you, wasn't I?
Yeah.
You're so concerned with doing the manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Even though I'm saying to you, watch him, because when he moves, you must stop.
Okay.
And then you took him in, and then he starts moving.
Yeah.
And you didn't stop. You went slow, but you didn't stop.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my mistake.
Well, that would cost you a driving test, wouldn't it? Okay, you understand?
Yeah. Because I know he'll go past, but yeah, I was just so focused on
Exactly. And the other thing is, because you're kind of moving away from him, it's like, yeah, but you know danger to him, but it's a technical fail, you know?
So as soon as he stopped moving, I should not stop, and no matter what position I'm in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So ideally, you would have stopped. You would have still been sticking out, but if he figures he's got room to go through, that's his business. There it is. Yeah, that's his business. It's not your business. You can't decide for other people what they're going to do.
Okay.
But you can decide for yourself.
Okay.
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 It's a shame, because actually the manoeuvre is really good. If you look at that, that'll do nicely. Thank you very much.
The angles was right.
Yeah, the angle was good. Everything was good. Everything was good about that, apart from not stopping for him when you're. All right.
Okay.
But I bet you stop for him next time, don't you?
Of course.
All right then. So we'll leave these poor guys alone, because we've already practiced on the car enough. We'll go to a slightly different area, and if we get an opportunity, we'll do it again. Okay.
Okay.
But we'll go do one of our other maneuvers as well.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So I've got you even tighter now. Okay, because do you remember when you started, you were quite tight, weren't you?
Yeah.
So that's why you've ended up closer to the car.
Okay.
So you were perhaps a bit too close to him to start. It still works, but so now you're gonna have to do the angle start from here.
Okay. I want to ask, in the real exam, the test, when we do the parallel reverse, can we still move back a little bit, like straighten the steering?
Yeah. So straighten and just move back a little bit. Just make sure you're looking where you're going.
Okay, but that won't cost me any marks.
No,
Okay.
unless of course you're not looking where you're going. If you sort of straighten all like this and then I'll just reverse back another car length and stop, and don't look, then they'll fail you for it.
Okay.
Which is why I say once you've got it behind it, stop, straighten your wheels, finish. It's just risky, because while you do that extra little bit reversing back, what if some kiddie appears from around there and you haven't quite seen him and he's walking? Oh my God, that's it. Yeah.
I know.
And if you'd have stopped, it was fine. But while you're doing that adjustment and something else happens, that's your test gone.
I'm just worried that after that finish, if the examiner give me another instruction like moving off, and it's like quite close.
That is going to be the instruction.
Yeah.
There's no other instruction that they can give you, and that is what your instruction right now.
Okay.
But think about it. That
like
last turn of the wheel got you in here, didn't it?
Yeah.
So that one turn of the wheel will get you out. That's why I said
Yeah.
turn your wheels once before you move. I guarantee you that steering will get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Deeper drive.
Okay.
Handbrake down. All round observations. Are you clear to go?
Yes.
You see, we know we're going to miss him, so you signal, slowly move off. No, have faith. Come on.
Okay.
All right. Right, gently.
Slowly.
Now check his shoulder. That's it. Eyes forward. It's as easy as that. All they're looking for with the angle start is that shoulder check as you move on. Perfect. Drive on. Okay.
Okay.
So we're driving on out of the area. Okay. I think we've harassed these people enough.
Yeah. We'll have some good practice though.
Yeah. Now, what do you think? Do you think that's something you can get your head around? And
Yeah.
yeah. He's waiting for you, so let's go. If they're giving it up, we'll take it. No worries. You're all right. You wavy yachty.
Just want to say thank you.
Yeah, I know. Listen, don't be in a rush to do it, okay? Driving test day, concentrate on the driving. Leave the salutations to your examiner, okay?
Okay. But it does make me feel quite nervous.
What does?
Like, learning like a new driving technique.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's not, I mean, to be fair, Vanessa, there's not a lot more to learn, love, to be honest. So that's the last of the manoeuvres. So the next thing after this is the independent driving.
Okay.
Turning left at the end, and then sort of like the highway stuff, and then that's going to be it really. Okay, so then it's just perfecting everything that you've learned.
Yeah.
And for you, that means not going so fast into situations. Because you are a little bit. If I was to draw a graph of your speed, stop now,
Okay.
leaving room.
Okay.
And it's going to let you go, it's letting you go.
Okay.
It says yes.
Oh, so
That's
it's
fine.
reversing.
Yeah, so I would have stopped a bit earlier for him. Because maybe he's kind of figured that you haven't left him quite enough room there, so, or maybe he's just been nice to you, I don't know.
Okay.
Turning left at the end of the road. As I was saying, if I was to draw a graph of your speed, it'd look like a little mountain range. Yeah? Faster, slower, faster, slower, faster, slower. And what we really want is a nice sort of like rolling hillsides.
Yeah.
You know, like gentle up and down, yeah?
More smooth.
Exactly. Yeah. We don't want it quite so sharp points and highs and lows. We want more gentle highs and lows.
Yeah.
Turning right.
Is it this way?
Yes, please. Turning right, second exit. Thank you.
That was a bit slow on the
That's
roundabout.
okay, that's fine, absolutely fine. Still got around quite nicely. No, we're not looking for perfection, so we're just looking for competence and understanding. That's it, like that. Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. That'll do. And just keep in mind that most 90% of the problems in driving stem from speed.
Yeah.
And 90% of the problems that stem from speed stem from going too fast. Too fast for this situation and too fast for your own abilities. And it's one of the hardest things to learn as a learner, to understand as a learner, because you see other people, experienced drivers, would probably keep going at this speed through here because they already know, but you know, you've got to understand that you haven't got the same experience as them, therefore you can't do it like they do it. Even though in your mind it says, oh, this is where you do it because that's how everybody else does it, and it's, you know, I'm not putting you down, just putting you into a realistic position.
Of course.
Yeah,
I understand, because they're more experienced drivers and I'm still learning.
and that's what I mean by if the speed is too fast for your abilities. It only has to be it's like 1 mile an hour, 1 mile an hour over your skill level, and that the lot will collapse. You know, everything's got a tipping point on it.
Yeah.
So we're coming to a roundabout, and I would like you to go straight on, second exit when we get there. Okay, right, so exit here then please. This is, so that's going to be a fault as well.
Is
so
that third exit?
Yeah, you've just turned right from the left lane without signalling, basically, so there's 2 serious faults there. One, you didn't signal, and 2, you cut across a junction.
I did the wrong exit.
Yeah. Everything was really good there. Your move off was good, your position was good. If you'd have exited on the second exit, everything would have been perfect. As it is, you managed to pick up 2 serious faults by cutting round. Okay, you understand?
Okay.
All right. Just drive on, work it out. Count your exits, missus.
Sorry.
I'm assuming you can count. Can you count?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't.
I mean, I don't know why I'm assuming. I've never really asked you, did I? I think some people maybe can't. I'm winding you up. You can count to 3 though, can't you? 4.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. to me today. So many.
Forget it. Okay, just concentrate on the drive. Right then, Vanessa, let's take the next road on the left. It's just after this pub here on the corner. Okay. So the next road on the left, please. I'll get us back on track. No worries. Keep it on your side. Keep it on your side. I'm gonna stop you.
Okay.
You should be here. Your front of your car should be pointing this way. Let's go. I've stopped you because you're just going to go into the side of the car.
Okay.
You're going too fast for the junction.
Okay.
Too fast for the moving.
I tried to slow down, but I think the position wasn't really good.
Well,
I should like move out a bit and then.
No, you don't want to do that. No moving out. Hold your line and turn in. Just reduce your speed to be able to do the turn in.
Okay.
Because there's a requirement on you to drive in a particular way. And what you're trying to do with saying what you just said is you're trying to accommodate the speed by changing your position. You shouldn't. You should accommodate your position by changing your speed. Turning left at the crossroads. And we're a signal. Slow it right down. You've got to check properly both ways before you emerge. In fact, and that way. So good positioning. Good checking.
Yes, clear.
Okay, exactly. And that's your speed accommodating the position. Look, it's perfect. And if you're still thinking about that roundabout, try not to. You can analyse it all you want later, okay?
Oh no, I'm not thinking about that.
Good. Because it's got we all make mistakes. Sorry?
Trying to move on and like.
Yeah, definitely. We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, don't think I don't make mistakes or your examiner don't make mistakes. Of course they do, right? And it's how you let it affect you that makes a big difference in driving.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, your mistake ain't going to cost you anything,
Yeah.
Maybe you can, but generally, as long as life and limb is okay, then you'll be all right. So we're going to be coming to a mini roundabout, and I'd like you to turn right, second exit when you get there.
Second exit, okay.
There it is.
You like this one?
And you go. Yeah, so again, that little move off there as you went over to the left, you don't need it. Hold your line, you already had it lined up. Again, I don't want you to adjust that positioning to accommodate something further on unless you really need it, because you could have very easily just turned there. The car's capable of it. I know somehow it makes it easier to sort of move out and get a more gentle angle in.
So I don't need to do that?
No, not at all.
Okay. I thought it's like a must in the roundabouts.
The thing is, you see, with the bigger roundabouts, you do need that little manoeuvre there because you're not doing it to make it easy to go around. You're doing it because you have to go around. The roundabout's bigger than the front of your car, whereas with the mini ones, it's not. So you can just drive pretty much straight onto it. Turning right at this roundabout, we'll see. That's it. You see here, as you go onto the roundabout, you've got to turn a bit to the left, haven't you? Are you clear to go? So it's right in this position. Round we go. Put on the signal to leave, and it's all good. Okay, so we'll practice our other manoeuvre, which is going to pull up and stop on the right hand side of the road. Keep it close to and parallel with the curb.
Can I do it somewhere more?
You can do it anywhere you want that you think is right. Right, take the next road on the right. So I'm stopping you for a reason. What reason?
I didn't position myself on the road.
Exactly. Look at your position. You are on the wrong side of the road, turning into pretty much the wrong side of the road. Understand? So you should be over here. You actually went around that parked car quite well, and I thought, oh, nice one, she's going to get herself in. Then you went, like that. Do you understand that this position is wrong? Yeah?
Because that's the
Okay, thank you. Off you go. Do the best you can with it. You see, And again, that would be enough to get you that fail on the test, all right? I know it's the easier thing to do, but it's not the safer thing to do. Right, round the block again then. I'm going to go at it. So at the end of the road we will turn right. Okay, so the instruction is the same as before, like to pull and stop on the right hand side of the road, keeping close to and parallel with the curb. Okay, that's it. So now I'd like you to reverse back 2 car lengths.
Okay, so reverse.
Careful with that signal. Thank you.
And then check the shoulder.
Yes, yes.
And then slowly move back. Also check.
So, come around. So, thank you.
I think that's well.
Drive on when you're ready.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
get your car ready first.
okay.
Remember, if somebody comes along and flashes you out, oh yeah, she's got a signal on, I'll let her out.
Yeah.
That's gone.
I should change that first.
Yeah, so sort yourself, always get your car ready. So D for drive. Right, handbrake's already done, so all round off, are you clear to go?
Yes, and the
Signal
signal.
and go. Shoulder check as you go. Thank you. That's it. Okay? It's the system. Don't worry, I'll nag you into doing it right. Yeah, you see, last time you could have stopped there. It's
Yeah.
quite a nice big space in it. So we'll take the next road on the right. For a signal. I'll stay on your side of the road. Slow down. And then turn into you. That's it. Much better. Okay?
Yeah. Although it's like a common thing that people do.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, of course.
As you can see, there's no car coming, but that's
I exactly.
Yeah.
I understand that side of it, and
Yeah,
you know
but
what
it's not
I mean.
safe.
I agree. Off the record, of course, but you know we've got to consider what is the safest thing to do as well. I know people cut across.
Yeah.
I know at stop lines people don't always stop completely and fully,
Yeah.
but you know what? You do that on the driving test, and you will fail that test.
Yeah.
You know, so. But I get it. I get it. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, I always try to do the right thing in driving. If that was me, and even if it was late at night, I can see it's completely clear, I'd still turn into the right side of the road.
Yeah, of
because I understand that if you start cutting corners, literally cutting corners,
You get used to that bad habit.
Exactly. And then when you are under pressure, we tend to revert to habit, well, the habit is what we do most. And there you go, that's good. And then of course that's going to get me into trouble when I really don't need it. You see, what you've learned is when something happens like that is to get on your brakes, and that's exactly what you did, turning left. And that's the right thing to do. Whereas a lot of people, that car comes round on there, they swerve around it. It's the wrong thing to do. So imagine when things get really hairy and all of a sudden, you know, you swerve out of the way and you haven't got rid of your speed, then you're in trouble in a different situation.
Yeah.
You've got even less time to think about it. Turning left first exit, this So yeah, your first instinct in driving should be to slow down. Gives you more thinking time, makes better choices, better decisions.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of room for everybody if we all go slow and cooperate. And people generally do, you know, if you slow down for them, they'll generally slow down for you as well.
Yeah.
If you don't slow down for them, they generally don't slow down for you. It's a weird thing, you know, but it's just human nature, I'm afraid. Okay, so we are coming to our mini roundabout, and we're going to be turning left this time, first exit.
Okay.
Slightly over into the other side of the road. It's markable. Don't do it. Don't give it away. You're allowed 15 of these little marks like that, okay? But they will soon run. You'll soon run out of them if you keep doing that.
Okay.
So always think to yourself, Vanessa, you know, my side of the road, my side of the road. Your side of the road's the same side of the road. That's for other people over there, okay? Okay, so taking the next road on the left, and I really want you to keep it on your side of the road this time, okay?
Okay. So the weather van.
Yeah, just here, please. Thank you. Slightly over. Okay. It's a bit more of a challenge because it's such a sharp corner.
Yeah. I tried to go really slow this time.
Do your steering faster next time then.
Okay.
So it was just the steering was a bit slow this time.
Okay.
So remember, your steering and your speed are linked together, so you can make them work together. Okay. It's better than before.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you did pretty good for considering how sharp it was. I mean, that's really sharp as well, you know.
Yeah.
Some of these are really.